Alright, what's up guys? I'm all loaded up. I went ahead and put some E-Track rails down on the Harbor Freight trailer, as you can see there, one under each tire. There's nothing really to support them, so I added some bracing, some wood bracing underneath to actually make sure they didn't rip out of the plywood for the floor. But yeah, she's all loaded up. Guys, make sure you're towing these in neutral with the parking brake set. And I'm really liking these wheel straps, these ratchet straps with the E-Track. It doesn't budge at all. It's an hour one way to the trails. Let's get after it. I'll see you on the road. Alright guys, we have made it to the trails. I'm unloaded, getting ready to put my lunch and some snacks and drinks and stuff in the bags. And then we're going to go. I got a GoPro I'm going to put on the front of the quad. I'm going to try it on the chest rig. I actually brought the drone to try to get some sweet shots of the trails, but I was a complete idiot and charged everything except for the controller for the drone. So, not ideal. That thing is useless now. But yeah, let me get the quad loaded up with the snacks and the waters, and then we're gonna hit the trails. Alright guys, so we're a few miles into the ride. It's going pretty well. It must have rained a lot here. It rained yesterday where I am, but it's pretty muddy. Much more muddy than this, and some of it might be kind of sketch. I don't know how the GoPro's doing with hills. They never make it look as steep as they are. But some of that was a little bit out of my comfort zone. I'm not even gonna lie. You know, being a newer rider, it's pretty muddy. It's not too bad. The quad's doing great. The engine braking definitely comes in handy for sure. But I mean, a lot of these, like little, I don't want to call them ramps, but like, there's a lot of, like, that looks completely flat. That's like almost straight up and down. It's a lot of that stuff. But yeah guys, it's like I said, it's a few miles in. We're gonna head down that way. I think the kind of main cluster is back that way. And then we can cross over to the other part of the park. There's a bunch more trails. Some of them are like the climbs to get to them are out of my comfort zone. So I'm not going to be doing all of them, but the ones we just did were ones I haven't done yet. And other than the initial few climbs, it wasn't too bad. But the mud just doesn't make it any easier. You know what I'm saying? Like I could tell 4-wheel drive, it was spinning up them quite a bit. So last thing you want to do by yourself is risk something, you know, freaking roll your quad or something like that, and then you're stranded in the woods and with no cell service. You know what I'm saying? So just be careful. Wear your helmet. I should probably have actual gear on, but I don't. But obviously always have my helmet on. And yeah, guys, let's go back that way. Hit the main trails, cross the road, go to the other side. All right, guys, we're about 10 miles into the ride. I appreciate you all coming along. I'm gonna take a quick break. My butt is hurting. You know, like I said, I don't know what the camera does to the trails, but you know, 10, 20 miles of this stuff is it's pretty slow going. Like on some of the straights, you can get to about 30, but most of it's kind of tight turn, climby, uppy, downy type of stuff. But yeah, man, it's been a lot of fun. The quad, like I said, is doing great. The four-wheel drive system is excellent. The suspension, it's a nice soft ride. It's just, you know, the butt hurts, I think, more so because of the seat and shifting your weight around and stuff like that more than anything. But yeah, guys, let's take a quick break. We're going to go out for a few more miles, then we're going to load up, head home. All right, guys, we are done with today's ride. It ended up being about 15 miles. It's getting a little later in the day. I got to work tomorrow. So we're going to wrap it up here. I'm going to load up. By the way, just top tip. With these sides, I was removing them all to get it on and even it and blah, blah, blah. Well, that was a big fat waste of time. So now I don't even ride the quad on it. I just walk it up in low and it just goes right on, no problem. And I only got to take off the back wall. So did pretty good. I tried to rinse off some of it off in the creek a little bit. Not too bad today. It was actually worse the other day when I got caught in the rain. Even though it was muddier today, it was kind of interesting. It was way more caked on the other day when it was actually drier until the rain came. But yeah, guys, I'm going to get loaded up here. If you made it this far, thank you so much for watching. Consider subscribing. Hit that like button, man. I appreciate every one of y'all. And thanks for coming along with my journey. We're going to learn how to ride this thing and get some more experience. You guys take it easy. We'll see you next time.